Hello everybody, this is Apba Brian in Baseball Classics, and this game is ready to close out the first round of the Hall of Fame Series single elimination tournament for the original franchises. Today we have the Pittsburgh Pirates at the Brooklyn Los Angeles Dodgers. Today's starting pitchers are Babe Adams for Pittsburgh and Sandy Koufax for the Dodgers. Babe Adams, I think he was a rookie pitcher for the Pirates. No, he's not a rookie, but he was still young. He was pitching for the Pirates in 1909, the year the Pirates won the World Series against the Detroit Tigers. And he was 12-3 with a 1.11 ERA. He split time relieving and starting. But he was tapped on the shoulder to pitch 3 of the World Series games and won all 3 of those games, pitched great, and that's when he hit the national stage. Babe Adams is starting for the Pittsburgh Pirates. You all know about Sandy Koufax. Probably had one of the greatest half-dozen years stretch of any pitcher ever. Blazing fastball, 12-6 overhand curveball, Sandy Koufax for the Dodgers. Here are your starting lineups. For the Pirates, Clemente in right field, Paul Wainer in left field, Honus Wagner at shortstop, Willie Stargell first base, Ralph Kiner is the DH, Kiki Kyler in center field, Deacon White the catcher, Pie Traynor at third base, and Bill Mazeroski at second base. For the Brooklyn Los Angeles Dodgers, Maury Wills at third base, Jackie Robinson second base, Zach Wheat left field, Joe Medwick at right field, Mike Piazza the catcher, Duke Snider in center field, Gil Hodges first base, Steve Garvey DH, and Pee Wee Reese is the shortstop. This is Apple Baseball Classics, where yesterday's stars performed through cards and dice, classic games on our tabletops. We are ready to roll the dice, playing basic Appa, but using the Merino boards. And Bobby Clemente leads off for the Pirates, steps into the box against Koufax. 4-6 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Clemente goes down swinging for the first out. Here is Paul Wainer, big poison. 5-5 is a 7 that's going to be base hit off of Koufax. D22 stealing. Koufax has moved to first is 1 to his favor, and Piazza is a -2. So actually, we're going to gain a number for the base stealers with this arrangement. So he'd be D23. 11 through 45, he would be safe if he tries to steal. It'll pretty much ignore the letters. I'm not going to go crazy. You can have somebody with like an F36. I'll play it normally with that. Here is Honus Wagner. 2-5 is 11. That could be a hit. It is. It falls in, and Wainer goes to third. Wagner's at first. Wagner, it would be 26 on the steal. And that gives him a 11 through 52 chance to steal second with 1 away. There goes Wagner. Here's a throw. Safe at second, stolen base. Ducks are on the pond for Willie Stargell, 2 runners in scoring position. Stargell has 40 home runs on his card. And the Dodgers will play the infield in. 3-3 rolls, a hit column roll for Willie Stargell. And 25 is going to be a double for Stargell that clears the bases, and the Pirates take a 2-0 lead. Now former New York Mets broadcaster Ralph Kiner strolls up to the plate. 49 home runs on his card. Koufax gets the sign, goes into the stretch. Here's the pitch. 1-3 is a 14. That's a base on balls. Kiner takes first. Rough first inning for Koufax. Here's Kiki Kyler. 336 on his card. Hall of Famer, runners on first and second, still only one out. Koufax struck out the first batter, but it's been single, double, and walk since then. 51 is an 8. Skied to the right side. Right fielder Ducky Medwick is under it and makes the catch. We'll see if the better winner can advance. Really charges the runner at second base. His speed is only 7. See, we'll roll the blue dice, see the depth of the fly ball. 5. 45 is the depth, so 52. Subtract the throwing arm of Joe Medwick, which is, I think, 31. Yeah. So 21, and that would be chances would be 11 through 43. Not great. Stargell's not fast enough. He's going to hold on at second base. All right, the Pirate catcher, Deacon White, steps in. 4-3 is a roller back to Koufax. Throw to first. That ends the inning, but the Pirates break out on top, 2-0. Here come the Dodgers to bat. All right, Babe Adams completes his warm-up tosses. He was a very good control pitcher. He's got only one Z by his as a modifier. He is a YZ pitcher. I think I would make him a ZZ pitcher. He had one season, 1918, I believe, where he walked only 18 batters, something like 269 innings. That's less than a walk per game. Maury Wills leads off for the Dodgers. 21 is a fly ball to left field. Paul Wainer is under it and makes the catch. 1 down. Here's Jackie Robinson, a lot of speed at the top of the Dodger lineup. 3-1 is a 9 against an A. That's going to be an out. Ground ball to the shortstop. Honus Wagner throws out Jackie Robinson. Now Zach Wheat from Hamilton, Missouri, finished his life in Kansas City, retired as a policeman in Kansas City, and is buried in the same cemetery that Satchel Paige and Buck O'Neill are buried. 24 is a fly ball to center field, caught by Kiki Kyler, and the Dodgers go 1-2-3. We go to the top of the second, 2-0 Pittsburgh. For the Pirates, it'll be Trainer, Mazeroski, and then the top of the order, Clemente. We are using the DH in this Hall of Fame tournament because there are limited opportunities on the roster. Koufax 15 to Pie Trainer. 1-2 is a ground ball to second base or X. Koufax has the X, so Trainer doesn't hit a ground ball. He strikes out looking, 1 down. Bill Mazeroski, the hero of the 1960 World Series. 5-2 is another X, another strikeout. Third strikeout for Koufax. Top of the order, and Roberto Clemente. A strikeout victim his first time up. 6-2 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Koufax strikes out the side. We go to the bottom of the second. Pirates 2, Dodgers nothing. Ducky Medwick will lead off for the Dodgers. He played for the Cardinals as well as the Dodgers in his career. Could have put him on the Dodgers Hall of Fame team, but you have Brock Slaughter and Musial on the outfield there, so I moved him over to the Dodgers. There is Medwick. 1-6 is a 28. Ground ball to shortstop. Honus Wagner throws out Joe Medwick. 1 down. Midbuck did have his Triple Crown season with the Cardinals in 1937. Mike Piazza, the catcher for the Dodgers, and that opened up Campanella to catch for his Baltimore Elite Giants, catch for the Baltimore organization. Here is Piazza playing catcher for the Dodgers. 16 is another grounder to shortstop. 6-3, 2 outs. The Duke of Flatbush, Duke Snyder. 6-2 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Babe Adams has retired all 6 he's faced. We go to the third, 2-0 Pittsburgh. Paul Wainer leads off for the Pirates. He is, along with his brother Lloyd Wainer, they were Big Poison and Little Poison. Played a long time in the Pirates outfield through the 20s and 30s. Here's the pitch to Paul Wainer. And if it ever stops rolling, it's a 35. 9 against an A. That's a grounder to shortstop. Pee Wee Reese throws to first. Reese is short for the Dodgers. Will's playing third base. Honus Wagner, the Pirate shortstop. He really bested Ty Cobb in that 1909 World Series. Cobb did not have a good series. Wainer did. 1-5. That's another hit for Paul Wainer, or for Honus Wagner. Wagner takes first. He already has a stolen base and a run scored. Wilver Stargell. Wainer is going to hold and not steal this time. Here's a 4-6, swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 outs, 5 strikeouts for Koufax. That brings up Ralph Kiner. Could steal second now, but if he gets caught, you'd have Kiner leading off the inning. You'd rather have Kiner batting with a man on. So we're not stealing. Here's a pitch to Kiner. 3-5 is a 14. Koufax has the Z rating, so it's 2 balls and no strikes. 5-4, there's a ball hit deep to right. It's going to stay in the ballpark. Ducky Medwick in front of the wall makes the catch. That's it for the Pirates in the top of the third. Let's go to the bottom of the third, 2-0 Pittsburgh. Gil Hodges leads off for the Dodgers in the bottom of the third inning. He'll be followed by Steve Garvey and then Pee Wee Reese. Babe Adams pitches. 26 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Hodges goes down swinging. Second strikeout for Babe Adams. It's believed that Babe Adams is the first ball player to be referred to as Babe. Steve Garvey. 5-6 is a 34. That has a Y by the play result, and Adams has Y on his card. He gets another strikeout. This time, Garvey caught looking. So Steve Garvey's U-turn back to the dugout. 2 outs. Here is Pee Wee Reese. 5-5, 8. Fly ball to medium center field. Let's see, Kiki Kyler is under it and makes the catch. 3 up and 3 down. It's been 9 up and 9 down for the Dodgers. They're ready. They're not getting on track at all against Babe Adams. Let's go to the fourth. 2-0 Pittsburgh. All right, Hayes and Kiki Kyler, who made that last catch in the outfield, will lead off the top of the fourth inning for the Pirates. 336 on his batting card, 15 home runs. 4-2 is a 9 against an A. It's a ground out to shortstop. 1 down. There's Deacon White, catcher. 1-4 is a fly out to left field. Play made by Zach Wheat, 2 outs. Third baseman, Pie Trainer. That's a fly ball to center field. And caught, so 3 up and 3 down. Koufax sets the Pirates down in order. We go to the bottom of the fourth. 2-0 Pittsburgh. All right, Babe Adams has been a hot pitcher for the first 3 innings. He wants to continue that streak. With Wills and Robinson leading off for the bottom of the fourth inning. He wants to keep those guys off base. Here's a pitch to Maury Wills. 5-4 is a fly ball to shallow right field. That's caught by Bobby Clemente. 1 down. Jackie Robinson. Both Robinson and Wheels are B29 stealing. Jackie's E29. We're going to ignore the E. Three roll. That's going to get Jackie on base. Sharp liner down the third base line goes to the corner, and it'll be a stand-up double for Jackie Robinson. First hit for the Dodgers. Jackie's in scoring position. Not a good time for Jackie to steal third. You get an automatic reduction on the steal chart of 5 for stealing third, and plus Zach Wheat's a left-handed batter, so make that automatic deduction of 7 before you add the catcher's arm. Wheat's going to hold it second. Robinson's going to hold it second. Still dancing around with his lead. 1-6 is 28. Hit on the ground to Honus Wagner. That's going to hold Robinson at second to throw to first. 2 outs. It'll be up to Ducky Medwick. Fiery ball player. Here's the pitch to Medwick. 5-5. Line drive to right. Jackie is off and running. He rounds thirds, and he will score. Base hit for Joe Medwick. Gets the Dodgers on the board. It's now Pirates 2 and the Dodgers 1. RBI signal for Joe Medwick. Here's Mike Piazza. 336 with 41 homers on his card. Dangerous man at the plate here. And Babe Adams now, after retiring the first 10 batters in this game, has given up a run. Here's a pitch to Piazza. 46 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. But the Dodgers played 1. Pittsburgh 2. Dodgers 1. We go to the 5th inning. All right, Bill Mazeroski, the Pirates' second baseman, leads off the top of the 5th. Their lead has now been cut in half. It's just by 1 run now. Mazeroski has a Hall of Fame second baseman and very sure fielder, but he also had extremely quick hands at turning the double play for Pittsburgh. 1-4 is a fly ball to Zach Wheat in left field. 1 away. The bottom of the Pirates order has not been productive today. They are from Kyler to Mazeroski, the last 4 hitters, and the Pirate lineup there 0 for 8. Top of the order, and Roberto Clemente, who has struck out twice. 1-4 is a fly out to left field. So 2 fly balls to left. There's 2 quick outs. Here is Paul Wainer. Wainer is 1 for 2 and scored a run. 1-4 is another fly out to Zach Wheat in left field. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Pirates 2 and the Dodgers 1. All right, we got another fairly low-scoring game going on so far in this Hall of Fame Series tournament. In the first round, teams are averaging 3.5 runs per game despite their loaded lineups. But you'd expect that with organizations franchise best pitchers. You'd expect the pitchers to control things a little bit. That's what's happening here again today. Duke Snider will lead off for the Dodgers in the bottom of the 5th inning against Babe Adams. 5-6 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. And Adams has almost matched Koufax in strikeouts. He has 5. Actually, he has matched Koufax in strikeouts. Sandy has 5. Gil Hodges. 52 is a 27. Ground ball to third base. Pie Trainer fields it, throws the first. 2 outs. That's Pie Trainer's first defensive chance in this game. Steve Garvey, Popeye, steps into the box. During his years I lived in Los Angeles, I saw Garvey play quite a bit. He was kind of short for a first baseman, 5'10", but he was a good defensive first baseman and a good hitter with some power. 4-3 is a 29. That's a roller back to Babe Adams. He snags it, flips the first. 3 outs. We go to the 6th. Score is still the same, 2-1 Pirates. John Peter, Honus Wagner will lead off the top of the first inning for the Pittsburgh Pirates. 5-5 roll. 8 against an A is going to be an out. That's a fly out to center field. First time Wagner's been retired. He is 2 for 3 in the game. Willie Stargell. Stargell doubled in 2 runs in the first inning, struck out in the third. 6-5 is a pop-up. Mike Piazza loses the mask and makes the catch. 2 outs. Ralph Kiner. .25 is an 8. That's also a fly out to center field. All right, Sandy Koufax has settled in. He has retired 11 in a row. We go to the bottom of the 6th, 2-1 Pittsburgh. Pee Wee Reese leads off for the Dodgers. 1-2 is the roll. That's a 25. A ground out to Bill Mazeroski at second base. 1 out. One Hall of Fame middle infielder retiring the other Hall of Fame middle infielder. Top of the order for the Dodgers. And that is Maury Wills. Little looper in the center field. Kyler is coming on. He dives for it and makes a catch. Maury Wills retired by a fine play by Kai Kyler. I don't know if he called him Kai or Kiki. But Kyler makes a spectacular catch in center field for the second out and keeps Wills off the bases. Jackie Robinson. 4-3 is a roller back to Babe Adams. Throws to first. 3 outs. We go to the 7th. 2-1 Pittsburgh. Kiki Kyler will start the inning after that spectacular catch in center field. Here's the pitch to Kyler. 42-9 against an A. That is a ground out to the shortstop. 1 away. Deacon White. Sandy Koufax is ready to pitch to 31 batters. So far, he has only faced 18 plus 8, 26 batters. 1-2 is a ground ball. Back to the pitcher. Koufax has got it and throws to first. Pie Trainer. 2-5 is an 8 against an A. That's a fly out to center field. 3 outs. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Pittsburgh 2 and the Dodgers 1. All right, Zach Wheat will lead off the bottom of the 7th for the Dodgers. He was born in Hamilton, Missouri in 1888, and passions were still running hot after the Civil War. This area was a particularly brutal place in the Civil War between divided loyalties. They referred to it as the Border War, and some people actually think about the Civil War actually starting in this area of the country. Of course, Fort Sumter is where the Civil War started, but passions ran white hot over slavery between Kansas and Missouri, and feelings were still quite warm in 1888 when Zach Wheat. So he was born with a neutral name. Zachary, his first name, Zachariah, was after U.S. President Zachariah Taylor, and the middle name Davis was after the Confederate President Jefferson Davis, helping the family to somewhat maintain neutrality. His last name Wheat led to the nickname Buckwheat. That was his nickname. Now Appa's got Zach as his nickname, but he was known as Buckwheat sometimes. All right, here is Zach Wheat at the plate. 36 is a 33. Popped up at second base, but he has a Y by the play resort, and Adams has that Y strikeout number. Zach Wheat is a strikeout victim. 1 out. Here's Ducky Medwick. Medwick is 1 for 2. He has an RBI, the only Dodger run. 4-4 is a hit column roll for Ducky Medwick. And there's a drive It might be. It could be. It is out of here, and the game is tied. Pirates 2, Dodgers 2. Ducky Medwick with 22 homers on his home run on his Apba Hall of Fame card. Here's Mike Piazza. He could go deep. He's got 41 on his card. 5-4 is a drive. It will stay in the ballpark toward right field. Bobby Clemente is under it and makes the catch. 2 outs. But we got a new ball game here in the 7th inning. Here's Duke Snyder. 4-3 is a ground ball back to Babe Adams. 3 outs. But on Ducky Medwick's solo home run, the game is tied 2-2. Okay, Bill Mazeroski leads off the top of the 8th inning. New fresh ball game, tied 2-2. Sandy Koufax still has only faced 26 batters, so he's 5 away from his fatigue point. And Babe Adams has he's faced fewer than that. Here's a pitch to Mazeroski, 54. Fly ball to right field. Caught by Joe Medwick, 1 down. Top of the order, and Bobby Clemente, who's had a tough day, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. And another strikeout for Clemente. Koufax has had his number. Paul Wainer. 3-3 roll for Wainer. That's a hit column roll, so 2 outs, we might get an extra base hit here. 52 is still a single. It's 11. He might try to steal second. Let's see. Wainer is a 22. Koufax, we figure we're going to add. Koufax wasn't his favor, but Piazza is a +2 to the base runner. So 23. 11 through 45. Wainer will be able to steal second. Let's take the risk. 53, he's caught stealing. Piazza throws him out. And that play is 2-4. And ends the 8th inning. We go to the bottom of the 8th, 2-2 tie. Babe Adams is rated to pitch to 30 batters. He's still 6 away from his fatigue point. And I kind of changed it a little bit recently on the channel. I used to go 3 bad things and then reduce the grade level. I'm only going 2 bad things now. Here is Babe Adams. 2-2, or Gil Hodges leading off against Babe Adams. That's a hit column roll for Hodges. 3-3 rolls a drive. It might be. It could be. It's out of here. The Dodgers, on the strength of 2 home runs, catch the Pirates, who they trailed all game, and now they lead 3-2. Steve Garvey. Usually very limited rosters, just 2 relievers on each team and 3 starters. So your 2 relievers for the Pirates are Roy Face, BYZ pitcher, and Vern Law. He's a BZ pitcher. I think we'll stay with Adams. 31 is an 8 against an A. Fly out to center field. First out at the bottom of the 8th inning. Harold Pee Wee Reese, longtime Brooklyn Dodgers. 52 is a 27. Ground out to third base. Pie Trainer has not had much action over there. It's the second play he's made in this game. Here's Maury Wills. 6-3 is a fly out to center field, but the Dodgers take the lead on the home run by Gil Hodges. Dodgers 3 and the Pirates 2. Koufax is still 2 batters away from his fatigue point. Let's see if we can get a complete game going here. Honus Wagner, shortstop, leads off for the Pirates. 41 is a 28. That's a ground ball to short. Pee Wee Reese with the play. one down. Pirates are getting down to the nitty gritty here. They've only got 2 more outs left. Both have power though, Willie Stargell and Ralph Kiner. One swing could tie this game up. Here's a pitch to Wilbur Stargell. 6-4 is a base on ball. Stargell will take first. Potential tying run. Not rated a slow runner. Or wonder if that was an oversight, because he is 7 on speed, but not given the yes rating. Here is Ralph Kiner. You can put the Pirates ahead with a long one. Here's the pitch to Kiner. 1-3 is a 2 balls and no strikes. Koufax pitching carefully. 1-6 is a 28. That play result has a Y by the number. That's a strikeout. Kiner goes down swinging. Last chance for the Pirates is Kiki Kyler. Kyler's played well defensively, but he is 0 for 3 with a flyout and 2 rollouts to shortstop. 2 down. 3-6 is a 14. It's 2 balls and no strikes. Koufax taking his time, working carefully again. 2-5. 11. That is going to be a clean single, and will send Stargell to third base. Pirates have runners on the corners with 2 outs. And that is going to be the end of Sandy Koufax's day. He goes 8 2/3 innings. He's going to give way to Oral Hershiser. Hershiser is a left-handed pitcher facing a he's a right-handed pitcher facing a left-handed hitter. So he'll get the 1 level grade bump up for the first batter in a relief appearance. Hershiser will be a AYZ pitcher pitching to Deacon White, 349 hitter on his Hall of Fame card. 45 is going to be 39. Dodgers are fielding column 1, and that result is going to be runner at third base. Wilbur Stargell picked off at third, 2-5. The other runner goes to second, but that's the end of the ball game. You ever seen that before? A runner getting picked off to end the ball game. Wow. Final score, Dodgers 3 and the Pirates 2. We'll be back with a wrap-up. I'm sure this has happened sometime before, sometime or other, where a runner was picked off third with 2 outs in the 9th inning to end the ball game. But I don't recall ever seeing that. This game brings to mind a game my oldest boy was playing when he was playing in a senior baseball league in Kansas City several years ago. It was actually the championship game of that league, and he came to bat with runners on first and third, and his team was down 4-1, I think was the score. They were down by 3 runs. He was a tying run, so he was trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark. But before he went up, when he went up the bat, he looked at the runner at third and said, "Don't you lead off." He said to him, "Don't you lead off third base." He didn't want to have anybody taking any chances. He wanted a chance to swing the bat. He swung the bat, and he hit a drive down the left field line, my son Daniel. And the field is the same dimensions as Royal Stadium. It was a pretty deep field. The ball went off the top of the wall in left field, and he got a triple out of it. Drove in 2 runs. They ended up falling short. The next batter got out, and they fell short of a run. But this game kind of reminds me of that game. The Pirates scored 2 runs on 5 hits and no errors. Dodgers scored 3 runs on just 4 hits and no errors. Two of the Dodger hits left the yard. Ducky Midwick hit one in the 7th inning, and Gil Hodges hit a home run in the 8th inning. We'll make Gil Hodges the star of the game. His home run provided the winning run for the LA Brooklyn Dodgers. Gil Hodges, today's star of the game. We're going to go into the second round. Next game. Tournament bracket looks like this. White Sox at Yankees, Indians at Athletics. And in the National League, we have the Cubs at Giants and Braves at the Dodgers. White Sox Yankees will be the next game. So far, I think one of these teams I had backwards. I think the Tigers were favored over the White Sox in the seedings. But other than, and I had this set up accidentally when I set up the game, I put the wrong team as a home team. But other than that game, the seeded teams all won their games. So 7 out of 8, the seeds held up. We'll see how that goes in the second round. Thanks for joining us. Have a good day, and may God bless.